Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of America's Favorite Thug. I am America's Favorite Thug, and that's a fact. Now, today I want to talk about all the Timothy Bradley haters. You know, I'm not here to defend Timothy Bradley's honor, and I'm not here to bash Marquez for thinking that he won that fight. But in reality, that was a one-sided fight. If you saw that fight from Marquez, then you are a Mexican. Okay, but seriously, I am a very big fan of Marquez, and that's a fact. Especially when he knocked out Pacquiao's punk ass. Oh, what a glorious day it was when Pac-tards around the world united were simultaneously forced to shut the fuck up and watch their Filipino Jesus face down on the mat taking a nap. Oh, I got so tired of hearing Filipinos and their, oh, Manny Pacquiao is the number one, he cannot be beaten, he will beat Floyd Mayweather very easy, he is the executioner, he is the greatest of all time. Fucking shut up. Goddamn, I've never seen a group of fans that were so like fucking one-sidedly blind as Pac-tards are. But that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to put that out there so you know that like I am a Marquez fan. And you know how much I appreciate this guy in the sport. My only problem is the people who have a problem with the actual decision. Why? Timothy Bradley used a stiff jab and superior footwork to keep Marquez at bay all night. Marquez had his shotgun loaded, ready to shoot that powerful shot that knocked out Pacquiao all night, but he was never able to let it go. There were a couple times in exchanges he was able to land a left hook or was able to land the right hand, but Timothy Bradley ate that shit. He just walked right through it like it was nothing, and you can tell the frustration on Marquez's face. Their game plan was to come in there off that Pacquiao loss. They thought they were just going to run through Bradley with a one-shot hit and then, go on to whatever the next thing was, but that was their mistake. That's Nacho's mistake. That's Team Marquez's mistake. It's his trainer's mistake for telling him that he was winning the fight in the 10th. What the fuck fight was he watching? I mean, I'm not one to normally go off of CompuBox statistics. However, Timothy Bradley smashed Marquez, and a lot of the punches that they were counting for Marquez didn't land because Timothy was blocking him, he was catching him with his glove, or he was moving out of the way. And props to Timothy Bradley for using the Mayweather shoulder roll between, I think it was round like 7 or 8 or 9 or something like that, and he completely had Marquez frustrated and just looking for that one shot. Marquez did fight a good fight. He was good and he did land some of the more effective punches. That's a fact. However, it's not that Timothy Bradley didn't. Okay, because what about those lunging right hands that he was able to keep landing on Marquez? Now, sure, they didn't do anything. They weren't effective enough to wobble Marquez, but he was landing as many power shots as Marquez did, and that's a fact. Now, I realize that Timothy Bradley brings that massive chocolate wrecking ball of a head in there, and the headbutt tends to be an issue. I saw the Alexander fight. Fuck's sake, he leaves people mashed up. I came to the conclusion that he's not doing it on purpose. There's so much mass in that fucking giant head of his. When he ducks down, like the sheer momentum will fucking bring him back, and like it's like a fucking whiplash effect. Like what the fuck? What I'm saying is he's top heavy. You know, you got the Bradley haters out there, and they're like, fuck that vato, he didn't do anything. All he had to do was headbutt, and if he would have stand there and he would have got fucking punched, that's it. Let him fucking stand there and take the left hook and then see how he fights then. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit either. I will say that if Bradley had elected to trade with Marquez all night, Marquez probably would have gotten the victory. However, this isn't UFC. This isn't ultimate bar fighting in the back. This is boxing, okay? The squared circle. We have a ring and ropes for a reason, okay? That's why Timothy Bradley used this footwork. That's why he fought in spots. That's why he kept him off balance with the jab. That's why Marquez was unable to hit him and land anything effective enough to stop Timothy Bradley's attack. Now, the only part that has me a little upset here is that people are saying that like Marquez got robbed, and Marquez crying, talking about he got robbed 6 times, and Nacho, his trainer, actually like convincing him that he did win the fight. Dude, that's not true. You know, I'm no official scorer. But I will say that my scorecard was more in line with Harold Letterman's than with the official judge. I had Bradley winning a decisive fight. There were maybe 3 rounds maximum that I could give to Marquez, and that's if I'm being generous. I agreed with Larry Merchant on his card. I'm with Harold Letterman on his card. Now, the moral of the story is stop hating on Timothy Bradley. It's not his fault he got that bullshit decision against Pacquiao. This guy fucking got death threats to his family and shit because of a fucking split decision that he had no control over. Now he beats Marquez, And now people are fucking hating on him for that too. And that was a clear victory. And the way he decisively beat Marquez this time makes me think that if he did not injure his ankle, which he did in fact injure the first time when he fought Pacquiao, that makes me want to see a rematch. Because if this guy can stay healthy throughout the entire 12 rounds, I think Pacquiao will have a problem. Because in fact, during the 11th and 12th round, Pacquiao had nothing and Bradley kept going. Bradley won those final rounds and that's why he won the fight. So that's kind of an intriguing rematch for me. I know Top Rank says that Timothy Bradley is not an option for them. Well, if somebody beat me, I don't give a fuck if it was like a clerical error or whatever the hell it was. I want that rematch so everybody knows, yeah, that was some bullshit, and I'm going to show you the end result. If you're unhappy with the decision, Marquez, you need to fight him in a rematch, but not on pay-per-view, because there is no way in fuck anybody should have to pay $50 to see two counterpunchers fight each other. I'm sorry. Everybody else stop hating on Bradley. Sure, he's not fucking spectacular to watch. Sure, he doesn't have that one-punch power shit, but I'll be damned if this fucking guy doesn't show up to win, okay? You know, upon further review, I actually don't think it's Bradley's fault that he's headbutting people. I think when he ducks down, just the sheer momentum of bringing that giant dome back up into a ready position, I think just throws off his lower equilibrium and then ends up headbutting people. He's an excellent role model in his community. He keeps it 100% real, and he's not fucking ignorant and flashy. Dude, this guy's a very likable champion, and nobody should be hating on him for any reason at all. I am America's favorite thug, and everything I say is a fact. Thug out.